Okay, guys and girls, here we go with workout number 28. I would like you to hold up a sign. I would like you to have it dated, and I'd like it to say workout 28. I would like this to be big. I would like it to be clear, and I'd like you to hold it long enough that the teacher can read it clearly in the time lapse like I just did right there. Okay, as always, we're going to have water. Make sure you have the space. We're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, we're going to start out with jogging in place. Again, I'm breathing and I'm swinging my arms. Again, if some of you want to walk it out a little bit. I know some of us have some injuries. Some of us have some things that we need to modify. Obviously, you know your body best. You want to listen to your doctors. You want to listen to your parents. But you also want to work through and not take the easy way out if you are able. You're going to just kind of jog it out a little bit. Walk it out, whatever you are able. Warming up my muscles to be able to do these movements so I don't hurt myself. It's cold outside, possibly cold in your house. Again, nothing better than getting going. Okay, again, I like to try to do, as you know, some sports-specific in-the-season movements or some other things. So again, I remember doing some basketball jump shots. Same thing, whether you're some type of floor player and you play defense, whether you play that defense with a stick or not, we're going to do some lateral slides. We're going to do them forward. We're going to do them back. We're going to do them on an angle. It would almost be like if we had some poly spots or marks on the ground. Okay? So we're kind of going to get in an athletic position, like if you're going to play some defense. Again, I want you to slide to your left and to your right, forward and back. So it's here. Got arms out. We're going to slide. Bend our knees. We're sliding. You can do it sometimes with your hands behind your back. And just working your legs and your feet. Little shuffle, little slide. Good wide base. Okay, I'm going to kind of move on an angle forward. Shuffle. Again, sometimes in different sports, you want to place somebody to their weak side. You want to be able to defend them, to put them in a tough spot, playing to their weak side. Okay, we're going to change the angle. Arms out. Put your arms behind your back. Change it up a little bit. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, walk it out. Okay, the next thing we're going to do are some functional movements. What I mean by functional movements are everyday movements that you do, whether you're a musician, whether you babysit, whether you clean, helping around the house, playing sport-specific things. So again, functional movement. If I'm picking up my younger brother or sister, I'm babysitting, I'm getting the groceries out of the car, I'm moving furniture so that you can vacuum or paint. We're going to use our legs. So I'm going to act like I'm picking up a child, using my legs, not my back. Sorry, something just happened with my screen there. Using my legs, not my back. Again, I'm picking up groceries off the ground. Pick the groceries up. Turn. Put them on the counter. Pick my groceries up, turn, put them on the counter. Pick my groceries up, put them in the trunk. Functional movement. Picking up that child, using my legs, not my back. Again, lifting something. Like I'm lifting the edge of a couch, a coffee table, a bed. We're moving things in order to be functional around the house. Not adding any strain on my back. For you musicians, kind of like a little bit of a arm workout. Like I'm drumming. My paper down. I'm a big fan of the Foo Fighters. Anybody a Foo Fighter fan out there? Dave Grohl, the lead singer, started off as the drummer for Nirvana. Has a lot of the drum sounds on the records. Now Taylor has taken over. It's kind of like I'm drumming. Those of you that are in the band, do some, like I'm drumming to the side. My favorite thing as a football coach, as a former football player, I love that Friday night band, particularly that drum line. So those of you that are out there in our fantastic music program, I love that drum line. Okay, again, functional music and some exercises that we can do for that. Okay, now cleaning. You're wiping down the table after dinner. No, again, I made a Karate Kid reference. You know, Mr. Miyagi's wax on, wax off, wax off. Clean the table, clean the furniture, dusting. Do the other side. For me, it's my non-dominant, my left hand. Two hands. Sometimes, you kind of go the other way. Counterclockwise. Again, functional movements. Counterclockwise with my dominant hand. Counterclockwise with my non-dominant. Again, like I'm cleaning the table, dusting the furniture, functional specific movements. And an arm workout. Now again, I'm breathing. I also have a little bit of pace here, a little march as I'm stepping through this. Clockwise now. Getting up in those high to reach spots. Maybe you got to get a stool. Maybe you got to get a chair. Reaching above our head. Sometimes it's the hardest thing to do is work above your head. Dominant hand and my non-dominant hand. Functional movement. Training the functional movement. Day-to-day, everyday movement that you will do throughout your life, whether you know it or not. Counterclockwise. Non-dominant. Counterclockwise, dominant. Okay, very good. We're going to do some mountain climbers now. Standing mountain climbers. Keeping you off the ground. Reaching above my head. Arms are above my head. Try to get those knees up. Again, those of you that have to modify, less impact, you can slowly go through it. Alternating above my head, I can feel this in my shoulders. And like I said, it's oftentimes difficult to work above your head. You can pick up that intensity. Okay, we're going to do some side abdominal work, our oblique area, again, while standing. I'm going to try to bring my elbow and my knee together. And put your toe on the floor and use it as a spring as you bring your elbow down. Or you can make it a little bit more difficult. You can try to not let your toe touch the ground. Left side, non-dominant side, for me. Can add a little bend. Again, you can touch the floor or you can try not to. Keep that knee suspended. And that elbow and your knee meet somewhere in the middle. Again, those of you that are having a tough time standing, take a seat. Kind of do the same thing. It's kind of like on a 45 of my abdominal area. You can feel that in my leg as well. Try to get really fancy. Bring both knees to your elbow. Obviously, you can't do this standing. Shake it out a little bit. Finish with a little bit of a stretch. Make sure you have hydration. Places I can feel that workout. I reach up to the sky. Grab my elbow, pull that down. My palm is open on my back, kind of sliding down the middle of my back. I'm breathing. Again, I hold these stretches from anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds. Oftentimes you can do it more than once, multiple times. Again, my palm is open as I stretch. I'm just going to open my stance again, as if I was in that athletic stance where we did the slides. Just going to reach down, put my palms on the ground, walk them out. Bring my hands back towards the middle of my body. See if you can get those palms on the ground. Again, I'm in an athletic stance. Can lean one way. Feel that stretch on the inside of your leg. I'm going to lean the other way. Again, all the while, I'm really concentrating on breathing. Again, I really like to get those back stretches. Okay, my feet are now close together. I'm just going to kind of do a double arm hang, see how low I can get towards the ground. Again, I'm holding there anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds, and you can do this multiple times. Again, I felt a lot of work in the front of my muscles. I'm going to try to pick a spot on the ground. I'm going to stretch my quad, pushing my hips forward, arching my back slightly. I'm breathing. I'm trying to keep my core tight. Again, 10 to 15 seconds. Find a spot on the ground. You could also use a piece of furniture or a chair, side of your bed, post. Again, I'm focused on a spot on the ground. Trying to bring my heel towards my butt. My core is tight. I'm arching my back forward. And I'm breathing. Mrs. Grumeyer's static workout last week. That stretch, again, very important to maintain flexibility. I can't remember if I did that much of a static stretch after my workout previously, but it's something you want to make sure you do. Even if it's not in the workout for the day, you want to make sure you do it. All right, great job. Make sure you're hydrating. Go get them.